Yeah, hello and welcome to another tea session. Let's play some games. I always try for some of those a little bit longer blitz games, but it's difficult to get an opponent and I don't want to sit there for minutes, but I'm going to give it a shot. It's generally not so easy. Get one. Okay. So let's play a Sicilian. If you somehow, I don't know if anybody does, follow the ratings, you see that I got refunded the games against the cheater that I played on last Sunday morning that never got to YouTube. Sorry, pretty early morning. Okay, this is a bit of a sideline. The bishop takes f6 at this point because black also has f5, and that is what people sometimes I feel is even stronger than b5, but I'm not so sure about it, and it's additional theoretical workload, so not really interested. Yeah, c4 is interesting in this position. It's a line that is not so well explored. Leads to gambit play, as you see. Black is simply giving up the whole queen side for all the activity that he gets. Yeah, and he's just taking everything. I think I have to castle first here, if I'm not mistaken. It's not a line that I checked very extensively for the fight like Magnus course, because it is pretty clear that black has a very good position. Just a matter of how good it is. So let's take. A very good is, I mean, maybe an overstatement. I mean, black is not winning or anything, but you just immediately have this feeling that something went wrong for white. Yeah, if you look at this position, that cannot be great for just one pawn. Black has the fantastically placed knight. White cannot castle. There's queen a5 and so on. Yeah, there are many things going for black, and white hasn't spent any time in this game, and already I think is in some sort of critical situation. Let's see what he does. Yeah, this is expected, that one. The question is now how to continue. There are a couple of interesting ideas connected with e4, for example. Yeah, I think this should work. Yeah, let's do this. I take first here. Now I play e4, using this little queen e4 rook e8 tactic to open up the bishop. And the key move that I have is rook takes a3. Yeah, rook takes a3. And then the diagonal opens up. Just a question what the best way to play is. Huh. I can just about hold this. Yeah, here I don't have queen a5 with a check. That is not so good. It's not as clear as I thought. I thought that rook takes a3 should be more or less a winning shot, but it's not really the case. No. Wonder if I screwed up the move order. Probably did. Maybe e4. Okay, I have to play this game. Yeah? Let's go. Yeah, I still have good compensation. It's not really the point, but I thought the game would have been already over at this point. Okay, can we do this? It's very early. Knight f4, queen g5 should win. Main point is I want to prepare queen g5. Get the queen on a on an active square. The really remarkable point about this position or positions like that is just how active all the pieces are. You check every black piece is sort of active. Only the queen needs some improvement, and to g5 would definitely be good. Okay, so we go to g5. Just attack the knight. Yeah, now rook e8. Pair e3. And cover e4, of course. I need to watch the time a little bit. I'm a little bit behind. Another idea, sorry, my voice is a bit off, is to play a rook lift just for the attack. I mean, as it is so often in the Sveshnikov, the white knights are just like completely misplaced on the queen side. They don't help to defend at all. Takes a while until they would be of any significance. Okay. So what's going on here? I take and play f3 and then what? Resigns, I presume. No. It's so difficult to defend positions like that. It is often just objectively bad, and then you still have to find the moves that somehow yeah, avoid the immediate loss. I still think I made a mistake, and we will see this here. So okay, yeah, and that is already already completely winning for black. Yeah, it was very greedy what white did. Okay, bishop d3, and now okay, bishop b7 is better even. Yeah, yes, the knight going to go, yeah. But what I did is also not bad. I think I just screwed up the move order. Okay, e4 is given as best. I was thinking during the game that maybe this one would have been better because knight c3 and then e4. That's what I thought. But it doesn't seem to be a significant difference. Black is already having fantastic compensation, basically no matter what. I mean, winning objectively compensation. So, but e4 was okay, it seems. Now rook a5. Yeah, I thought about it, but wasn't quite sure. F5. I mean, you just I played less forcing moves and still was kind of okay. Here knight c2 was the way to defend. Well, queen g5, rook a4, moves like that still keep a good initiative. But, yeah, here I don't know. That it's just so difficult to play. Knight c2, however, is quite logical. Yeah, to get rid of the piece. He wanted to do it differently, but that just doesn't work at all. Black is immediately winning. Okay, so let's go for another game. Yeah, maybe the normal, let's say, blitz time control, 3+2. Oscar Blitz. Oscar D, I don't know. So I got a request recently to play a bit of my e4 repertoire, and I can do that. Even though sometimes I recognize that I have already forgotten quite a bit of what I analyzed in the e4 repertoire. I keep it simple, e4. It's just already quite a bit of time since I wrote this, and since I've written this. Yeah. Yeah, you forget stuff. Yeah, black setup here is a little bit uncommon, but probably not something that I can refute straight away, so I'm just playing normal moves to develop and claim that my piece placement that is a bit better than black's is enough for a small edge. d4 is a bit odd. Well, can play that. I can take e4 now. I wonder, yeah, is that pawn, isn't that a bit weak? Maybe. e4 looks weak to me here in this position. It's a little bit unsupported. f5 is not possible. Yeah, and this move, yeah, there are a couple of things that don't feel quite right here. I can... This is the simplest thing. Bishop a4 to c2. Yeah, let's do that. Not sure if it's best. A move like knight c4 or knight f1 also looked quite attractive. Going for knight e3 and g3. This kind of idea. Bishop c2 is fairly straightforward. How does he even keep the pawn? I'm not quite sure how. Yeah, it's really not clear to me how he saves the pawn. Oh, a move. a6. a6 of all moves. Okay. It's really a bit mysterious. Maybe he thought bishop a4 had a completely different idea. I don't know. a6 is a kind of, I don't know what this is move. Okay, so queen d5. Still trying to hang on. Maybe. It's not clear if I can refute that. Like really refute it. It looks like a shaky move, but I don't see anything super clear after queen d5. Maybe queen b1. I mean, that's the obvious move. Yeah, pile up on e4. Maybe this is enough. Yeah, by now his time is down. He dashed out everything quickly, and then the position was already too bad. Queen b1, yeah, probably. It just feels a little bit unnatural, the move. You have to think about some desperation sacrifices, for example, on d4, if these could maybe work. And the likelihood of moves like that working increases if you decentralize pieces like queen b1, but don't think anything's wrong there. And he's taking ages. Very strange. Maybe something happened on his end. Yeah. Never know. Answer the door. Or I don't know. Okay, so get a new game. Queen b1 was, I think, just winning the pawn next. Yeah, so another 3+2. Aha, here we go. Zavron, okay. Sauron. So Scandinavian. And this line I never understood. I just think that white is always a bit better. And this is just an incorrect gambit. It's not like entirely unplayable in a blitz game, but it's very close. Now, is he going threatening e5? I don't think so. I think I can probably castle first. And I was just e6. Now, I can go d4 here, right? There's nothing wrong about that. Okay, so black is just a pawn down for nothing. Bishop b5 check, I think, is always a slight advantage for white, even if he does not play c6. Okay, so is he going with knight f4? Something like that, maybe. My idea is knight e4 and knight g3. Just yeah, getting rid of this pin makes it easier to play this position. Yeah, the simplest way to play this is to just take here. I wonder, it's not bad. Like take on f4, play bishop d3, and just start to convert the pawn. There are also other pretty good options, like taking on c6 and go knight e5. Not entirely certain, but this is very simple and I think easy to handle. Can also take c6, play knight e5. That's also not bad. Would immediately regain the bishop pair. Is also good, right? Let's do this. Tough to say, yeah. What's best? And so I'm getting back one of the bishops immediately. That looked okay, like the least attractive option. Now the bishop on g6 is just a really bad piece, and I'm in complete control here. So let's make sure that c5 doesn't happen, and a5 probably also doesn't work. I even have rook a5 as a good spot for the rook. Yeah, is e5 a threat if I move rook a5? No. Now the point about this is that the rook on a5 is completely safe. We can never attack it, and it prevents every break on the 5th rank, including this one. I'm a little bit irritated that he played it anyway. That's the idea here. I can just take another pawn, right? Not sure about this. Yeah, it's just 2 pawns. Yeah, probably here. It keeps the pawn structure perfectly sound. Queen f3. Yeah, there is maybe rook f8. Need to speed up a little bit. With the increment, it's not such a worry, but still a little bit quicker would help. I need to get the a1 rook into play. And this is in fact not super obvious how this should happen. But I mean, he really cannot do all that much. An important point is simply that the bishop on g6 is such a useless piece. It doesn't do anything. Just stepping outside of checks on the back rank here and then try to improve. Maybe f4, f5 is an idea. I need to make some sort of headway. Okay. Yeah, no c5 for you. And now I should be able to play either rook d1 or rook e1. So rook e1. Now f4, f5. Yeah, let's f4 you will take. Don't do that. Okay, so f3 then. Yeah, it's always like that. Put the queen in the middle of the board. Queen e6. I cannot avoid the trade now, as the bishop is always hanging. Yeah, he might take it, but the double rook endgame is pretty much very simple win. Yep. Yeah, I just to briefly show. I mean, this is just an incorrect opening with c6. You just take the pawn and there's nothing happening. But bishop b5 is a good line anyway, as after bishop d7, bishop e2, knight d5, d4. White always has a slight advantage because it's just a somewhat better structure. And knight d7, you can simply develop. You don't need to do anything fancy. You can do something. So d4 or castles, it's not a huge difference. This is always a bit of an advantage, as white has a structurally better central position. Always have e5 under control. Again, this is not winning or anything, but it's just very comfortable. Okay, there is no rating limit, I guess. A little bit of a low opponent's rating. He just sent a nice message there. Okay, let's see what he does against my two-knight system. Okay. Yeah, okay. We will probably now see an interesting variation. And this is a case where... interesting. He takes immediately. Yeah, this is a new idea, taking here with the f-pawn. This is something that I did not include in my Keep It Simple e4 repertoire, because at the time this idea was not known. It is a new innovation the recent 2 years, but it will be added to my online Chessable product. Of course, you cannot add something like that to a print book. It's a typical disadvantage of print. But it will be added to the Chessable course. This f takes idea is very interesting. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, white has excellent attacking chances in this line, which is sometimes even an understatement. Okay, let's see. Knight to g5, or do we have anything even better? I think I'm going to play this first. The move f6 is irritating me here a little bit. I wonder if I did something wrong. He has f6. Pairing. I mean, I want to go g5 and completely set up a bind there. Yeah, he's got this move. I mean, it's not totally clear if this is fine for black or not, but this is already more than he should have gotten. Okay, now maybe queen e1, intending queen h4. And I'm also looking at e5, so that this is not so easy to play. The idea is queen h4, and after h6, queen h5. No. Still think I didn't do it, didn't play that in the best possible way. Yeah. I saw that this is possible, but I didn't quite believe he would play it. Okay. Is there a way? No. He just returns a pawn to free up his position. Not really certain that it helps. Well, it should be good for white, huh? So it's a piece sacrifice. That is just a piece sacrifice. Maybe this can be played. Knight c6, queen takes, queen e7, and then a move like, let's say, queen c3. Yeah, it's a bit weird, but it seems to work. What a strange game. Sometimes this is chess. Yeah, seems to work. I mean, it's not completely odd that this works, because I'm a little bit uncoordinated. e5, probably, yeah, I didn't think it was good, but maybe it is good. Yeah, here my idea is to play bishop d3, knight d3, which should be okay. And knight takes e5, I take the bishop. That will be some time scramble anyway. No, that cannot work. Come on. No miracles here. Yeah, that was interesting. All of a sudden, that he had this tactically based counterplay. Yeah, that's true. It wasn't quite necessary to allow. Yeah, but okay, it's just a piece. It's really nothing else about this. Yeah, just thinking about best technical way to proceed. And knight e3 would have been a bit more annoying. Now the knight is trapped in addition to everything. Okay, now I just want to check this briefly. I think I probably made a mistake there. So bishop d3, knight c6, castles. That's right. Bishop e7. And here it's best to take. Yeah, okay. I'm not familiar yet with the line. I will add that as mentioned to the repertoire, but I'm not really familiar yet with everything. Yeah, this in fact looks very strong, because the bishop is actually not well placed here. You have to guard g5 and so on. Yeah, this looks very good for white, and the engine confirms this. Yeah, king h1 takes. This is still pretty interesting, but the f6 idea really looked good. Okay, here knight g5 was already killing black. Okay, I didn't see this idea. After taking, I have queen h5, and that is very strong. this, this, and then probably bishop. Yeah, bishop f6 is good. Yeah, that looks nice. That leads to a winning attack for white. Made in 16, that's a bit... Look, yeah, okay, that was very strong. So my g4 wasn't good. And then he got this f6 based counterplay. Oh, knight g5 again was winning. Wow, I didn't see anything here in this game. The point is that bishop h7, yeah, exactly. Bishop h7 is such a killer. Okay, so then I missed some things. But here e5 was interesting. So takes, and now, okay, here I could have taken. I thought I couldn't take because here queen takes, queen e7, queen c3. And I didn't think rook a2 would work. It just looks so awkward. Yeah, probably it does work. It does not really have anything here, right? Yeah, so I could have taken this. He bluffed me, so to say. Okay, let's go for a new game. Okay, we have 36 minutes in the session. I wanted to do roughly 45. I have to get some things done. Oh, it takes a while. I always wondered if I can, but I think it's not possible to put out challenges in multiple time controls. Okay, there's a somewhat higher rated opponent, the real kid. Yeah, after knight c3, you probably don't even need queen c7. I will probably play it anyway at the end. But you can make an argument for queen e7 here. Nope. Don't understand the move. I try to, no clue what this does. h4 is very strange. So I can play knight g4 here. Yeah, okay, you can argue that after knight g4 he's going to play h5. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I don't know. It's just too tempting to grab the total bishop pair here. Okay, this is one of those games where I never ever expect a move, and this is sometimes I just have this idea. Then yeah, if they never play a move that I expect, I just start to play more quickly because it's kind of pointless to think about what they do. You will never guess a move, so just do your thing and see what happens. Just a pragmatic approach. Like, I would have never guessed this kind of thing, like knight e2, g3, h4, and then take with the f pawn. It's probably not so bad. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just like it's completely not what I would expect, and then it makes it a bit, sometimes a bit of a moot point to try to exactly guess what they would play. You just have a completely different idea what's going on. Yeah, now where is he castling? Queenside, I guess. Yeah. Forget about it. I will never guess a move. Okay, now if I'm just going to do it anyway. Let's do it. Okay, this is probably useful. Let's see, 6 is not always unprotected. He can never take here because of queen g5. I wonder if it could be an idea to double here and then play for c4, or a combination of b5 and c4, something like that. Now he's moving this knight away from the f5 square, makes g5 a bit more interesting. Yeah. Anyway, I'm drifting a little bit time-wise. Maybe rook d7 would have been a bit more precise. Yeah, have to be a little bit more focused here. Yeah, this position is absolutely not so clear, but I always have a hard time to believe in a position where I have the total bishop pair. I mean, where my opponent has 2 knights and I have 2 bishops. I always think that, I don't know, that I have to do something really bad to get into trouble. Don't see why I shouldn't take it. But am I overlooking something? Somehow this has a déjà vu kind of quality, this game. Yeah, that wasn't ideal. He somehow has something here. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, then knight c5. It's pretty easy to blunder here. Yeah, okay, I didn't play this well. Oh, okay, that's nice. Nice shot. Yeah, it's a full queen, right? Yeah, that was terribly played by me. That was really bad. I mean, a position like that is just difficult. I thought I would be. I'm always better here. 2 bishops against 2 knights is usually just a win. Yeah, basically. And it's probably that I misplayed something around here, because that I cannot really believe to be anything good. So Yeah, I have to probably find the right plan in this position. Yeah, computer just wants to go a5, b5. Yeah, man. It makes some sense. Rook d6 doesn't seem to help me at all. Yeah, rook f6 was possible. Yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, a6 is good. I mean, it was clear that I shouldn't yeah, lose quickly, but yeah, c4 doesn't work. Just doesn't work. That is probably already impossible to defend. This b5 is hanging, and this is an immediate kill. Yeah. What can you do? Pretty good game there. Okay, guys, thanks for watching this session. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye bye.